Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Acrisure. Calvin Austin on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, they'll run. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the 42. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Play action, Prescott. Buying some time right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up with the 20 after the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's headed the wrong way on the reverse. They got him behind the line.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Dak now from the gun. Forced it, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He fields it at his 43. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be Bengals football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Gun. Dot.
Man in motion here.
Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On 1, right?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's get set. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Cut near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. From the 34. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-0 already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 21-0 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
It's taken in by Washington. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive.
On 2.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. He's contained at the line for no gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Traps, screens, draws, you need the element of surprise. The problem is, this defense was all over that draw. You couldn't fool them, even if you wanted to.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Steelers will take over possession. First and 10 from the 41.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Running back sent in motion left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
You know, these return men, a lot of their job security comes from being able to simply hang on to that ball. Fortunate to scoop that one back up before someone else could and avoid having a turnover attached to his name.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give now to Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Now Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line, 26.
From the gun is Prescott. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Get set. 11.
Burrow back to throw. Flush down now to his left. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Here we go.
A run with Brown. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Bengals in possession. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed.
11.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards makes the play. And the Steelers are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they threw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball.
11.
Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Burrow setting up the play action. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle in that one. So second down coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, going to 54, wide eight. Here we go, here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Austin's there to haul it in. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Cameron Johnston on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. On the ground, Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. He's on at the 37-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Has a man, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Moss with the run to start this third quarter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Stop.
Now it's Brown. He breaks a tackle. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to go right through you.
Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Going with Brown on the ground. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right check.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. A lateral goes haywire, fumble. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. This one intended for the running back.
Well, you can just see. And can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
On the draw, this is Moss. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Moss with another carry. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Right back to Moss now. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
That's going to be caught by Washington. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kill. Yeah, here we go.
They just get the play off. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals get it back on the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season.
On 1, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a give up the middle to Moss. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
11 MP tank. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's brought down for a loss. And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 from the 41. Back-to-back carries here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yeah, here we go. Everybody, kill.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Mason there to haul it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give now to the running back. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Dak off the play fake. Headed out right. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them the win anyway. Instead of a 1-point loss, it's going to stay at 3. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.